Hello, hello! Infinity here. Hi, my dear Dawn. Thank you for being here. Want to give it a minute and see if other people join us. There we go. It's showtime. Happy Friday. How are you, my dear? Happy Friday. It is the 30th of December. I cannot believe this year only has today and tomorrow left. Unbelievable. Hey. Hey. So tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I am so excited for tomorrow. I really am. I'm stoked on the lineup that I have going on. It's a lot that we have on the docket for tomorrow. Super stoked. I'm really stoked about it turning to 23. I have truly, there's been a couple of, not everything's perfect, but I've really loved 22 more than any other year that I've ever had, I think. Especially since my awakening. This has been really a beautiful year. So much growth, so many new people, so much evolution, so much more and deeper, stronger spiritual connections to everything that we're doing. Yeah, pretty great. So let's get into it. What we're doing. Oh, I didn't turn off this music. Gotta remind me to do that. There we go. It'll just go on and on and on until I turn it off. So tomorrow on Zoom. First off, it's on Zoom tomorrow. Hey, Gabriella. Just saw you in your consultation. So excited to work with you next week. Hope you don't mind me sharing. Okay, so tomorrow. First let me get this out of the way. Speaking of next week, Magical Moments is 50% off through tomorrow. And you can use that anytime. Doesn't have to be right away. You can buy it now and use it later or give it to somebody else. It's a great gift. All of what I offer is available to you in that package. It's 2 days, 3 hours to 2 sessions. From healing to spiritual guidance to tarot oracle, mediumship, all sorts of stuff. So check out my website, archangelslove.com. Go to the offerings and check out a la carte Magical Moments. Again, it's on sale for 50% off through tomorrow. So get on it if you haven't already. All right, now let's get into what we have in store for us tomorrow. First off, it's on Zoom. It's not here on Fireside. And that is because not everybody that either, comes or can watch on can interact and actually be on Fireside. It's a very different experience. I find that, I think there's maybe one person can come up on stage or two. I'm not sure how many people can be on stage here, honestly. Nevertheless, on Zoom, we have a bigger thing going on there. So we have it on Zoom, simulcast on YouTube. And so that's the first thing. So please know that it's on Zoom. Go to my website and go to the link. It's on the homepage, or if you go to the menu and you click on events, it'll take you right down to it. And that's how you get to join us. Now you can join us on YouTube. Oh, speaking of YouTube, I should check that out in case anybody's there. Let's see. Maybe sometimes I forget. I get into what I'm doing here and I forget. Just when I talked about YouTube, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Let me get on here. Thinking. Bear with me. On events, there we go. Okay. So if anybody comes in, starts talking to me, I don't think anybody. Oh yeah, there's Karen. Hi, Karen. Happy New Year. I hope you join us tomorrow. Much love to you too. Love you, and anybody else who's here. I have a hard time. They changed the layout here, and four people are watching. There it is. it takes actually looking. Hello, YouTube people. I have more people on YouTube than on Fireside. See how that works? Sometimes you never know what you're going to get on Fireside. But anyhow, it's going to be on YouTube. So you can watch on YouTube. You can chat with us on YouTube. But of course, the interaction is a bit limited versus if you join us on Zoom. So I beg of you, please step out of the shadows. Join us on Zoom. I do require you to have your camera on if you're going to be on Zoom. So there you go. So I hope you join us. So there's that. It's on Zoom. Okay. Secondly, what we're going to get into, I'm just going to go down the list here. This is not going to be a long one because I just want to explain to people who aren't familiar with me what I do, what this is all about, what these things mean. So cosmic energy update. So that's just a general what's going on right now with the energies, and leading into that takes us into previewing 2023. But before we do that, we're going to do a review of 2022, just the highlights of what got us to where we are now. What are the spikes in ascension energies and all that kind of stuff, just the spiritual, woo-woo business. I want to highlight those just to bring that back into our consciousness, to connect with that before we go into the new year. So we'll be talking about that, reviewing 2022. Not going to spend a ton of time on that, but we're going to go through it. Then we're going to be reviewing 2023. What are the big things to pay attention to, important time periods, dates, stargates, galactic events, things like that. And then what you are going to get if you join me is a free gift. It's going to be I think I'm going to have it on Dropbox where you can download it. Haven't thought that far through yet. But I usually have my downloads on Dropbox, making it easy. It's a free gift, 2023 Wishes, Intentions, Goals, and Manifesting Alchemy Storybook. If you guys have been with me and worked with me as a client, you know that I like my storybooks. They're not workbooks because that's no fun. They are storybooks. This is your story, your evolution, your rebirth, and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a storybook to help you through going and starting 2023. What are your intentions? What are your goals? What's the energy we're going to work through? So you're going to get that. So you can we'll discuss that as well. So I'll walk you through that. And then next one, this one should be pretty popular. The free gift, general and personal oracle readings. Now you have to be with me on Zoom to get a reading. So if you decide to watch on YouTube, I'm not going to be taking requests for readings on through YouTube. So first off, come to Zoom. Secondly, the way I'm going to be doing this is not like one big long stretch of oracle after oracle after oracle. It's going to be, I'm going to open it up for people to request a reading. And then just as I'm guided throughout I've never done it like this before, but that's what I'm being told we're going to do. So we're going to have faith in this, is as we go through the evening, I'm going to be guided to with whatever's going on to spontaneously, let's do a reading for you, whoever's like next on the list, that kind of thing. And we're going to do that throughout tonight. So it's going to be peppered in. So we're not just oracle readings for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Because it'll get kind of boring. So, I mean, not boring, but you know what I mean. We want to keep it moving. Go get around it. Another thing we're going to do, and I hope you come prepared if you are going to join us, is where did it go? Soul and Spirit Art for 2023. If you're one of my clients, if you've been with me in my workshops and things like this, you know that art is a really big component of what we do. It brings in it's a form of light work and creation and manifestation as we intend to what we're creating. And I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be. That's a surprise. But you can use even crayons and regular copy paper. So there's no excuse, or just a pencil and pen. If you're gonna do this with us, which I hope you will. Watercolor, markers, water pens, whatever. We're gonna create art. I'm an artist. It's my art business. I do a lot of art business, and creating and connecting in that way, having your energy being put into something with that energy, with that flow of intention. It's going to be about 2023, about where you are now, where you want to go, what's important to you, what you want to manifest. We're going to do art for it. It's going to be really fun. I love doing art, you guys, and art's going to be a big part of my world more than ever in 2023. I can feel it for myself and for you. Makes me feel good. Okay, so there's that. And I almost forgot. Michael chiming in to remind me, as we do we're going to be like, again, it's the light work, but we're going to be infusing with, and the whole practice of what we're doing is going to be activated and stimulated and intensified with the energies of the archangels to support us in what we're looking to create through our creations. So yeah, big deal there. Then we are going to do a spirit walk guided meditation. Oh, and by the way, when I say then, this order may move around. Because just a little while ago, before, when I was looking at this before we got on, I was like, okay, and it was like, we may have you do the spirit walk sooner than after that. Like it may move around here, so just bear with me. As far as when I say next and next and next, because it could go in a different order than this, but these things will be things we'll be doing tomorrow. So the spirit walk guided astral meditation, the channeled spirit walk. So all of my spirit walks are channeled. I don't have usually much of an idea of what we're going to do. We get into that space, I connect, and then boom, the magic happens. We are taken into astral, into different places. We're working with our body. We're going to be grounding, clearing, and connecting. We're going to be working with the energies of the timelines of 2023, which is going to be really fantastic. It's going to tie in with the artwork that we're doing and with that storybook as well. So it's all interwoven here for maximum effectiveness to help us with this, switch into 2023 and everything we want to do with it. So I know for a fact that I'm going to be channeling the one that most people know as Jesus, that I've been channeling for him and working with him for years now. But he came through on Christmas with a long channeling. It took me 2 days to do. It's on medium.com. If you have not read that yet, I really, really suggest that you do. It's amazing and beautiful, and it's resonating with a lot of people. And he said, I'm not done. I'm coming to be with you on the 31st as well. So that is going to be a real treat to hear from him. So I'll be channeling Jesus. But he, in that article, talks about what his real name is, what his friends and family called him. I call him Rabbit. I'll sing his real name, but I'll call it, that's my name for him, is Rabbit. So, and I'll tell that story. I'll tell the rabbit story tomorrow so you guys can understand why I call him Rabbit. Because people are like, what? You call him Rabbit? I do. I call him Rabbit. And I guess it's something I've always done. So anyway, we will be hearing from him. He is, do I even have to say how amazing and wonderful he is? Please read the article if you haven't. He talks about the separation from him, the Jesus wound, what was told about him that isn't true, and all that business. Really worth understanding and absorbing. Okay, so next we have within that spirit walk, we're going to be channeling archangels, most likely also Michael, possibly Metatron. I really don't know the whole lineup, to be honest with you, because when I tap in with that, they're like, like sometimes they're really forthcoming with what we're going to do, and sometimes it's like you're on a need to know basis and we got to wait until the time, which is fine. I got a lot on my mind and I've gotten used to it, but I do know for sure Jesus and Michael, most likely Merlin, possibly Metatron. Yeah, could be quite a bit when it comes to the channeling there. But I know that we're going to be getting gifts. And what I mean by that is the archangels for months now. When we work with the archangels, a lot of times they give us a beautiful upgrade and activation gift that we receive. And for the winter solstice, we got a beautiful gift. We've just been getting them like so. We're gonna get a gift, at least one, maybe more, maybe from all of them. I don't know. Again, surprise, surprise, surprise is coming, but I know we're at least gonna get one gift, one really potent and powerful activation and integration to help us with all the business. Yeah. Okay, next we are going to be doing the abundance matrix activation with Merlin. Now, when I say like that, he could just be working through me and doing work, or he may actually come through and I may channel for him directly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not quite sure if he's going to do that or if it's going to be long or anything. But we are going to do activations with him with the abundance matrix, which again, if you've worked with me before, you have worked with the abundance matrix. We do that. We connect to the abundance matrix in spirit walks and private work and all the business. So, and that is the crystalline grid. It's the crystalline dimension and grid upon Gaia. That it connects us. We call it the abundance matrix. And, it was reactivated actually on the 31st of December of 2019, 18. And that was amazing. Jesus came through and told me about that. I was like, I've never heard of this before. What are you talking about? And then he explained it to me, and he says it's getting reactivated now as we move into the new year. And I was just, yeah. And it's been in effect. We've been connecting with it. It is dismantling. It is overpowering the material matrix. And which is getting weaker, and the abundance matrix is getting stronger, and it's going to get even stronger in our connection to it. So Merlin is going to work with us with that as well. So much. So all of that is going to go down tomorrow, New Year's Eve on the 31st. And aside from that, we're going to have a lively discussion. We're going to be on Zoom. We're going to have conversations. You can ask your questions. It's a really great opportunity to have not solo one-on-one time with me, but a group time with me to ask your questions about ascension, spirituality, healing, energy work, chakras, crystals, essential oils, plant medicine, chime in, anybody, whatever, all of it. Ask me about all of it. We could talk about all of it. I'm always connecting. I'm always downloading. I'm always like, they're here with me. So I don't need to like do something special to, if I don't know the answer myself, we'll get it right away. So come prepared with your questions. Come prepared to do art. Come prepared with your crystals, your candles, your tea, your coffee. I'm not into alcohol. This is not an alcoholic type of situation. So that's not really welcomed in the party. Sorry. Alcohol is a big time no-no for energy and spiritual work, but all the other things, yeah, we're just going to have a lot of fun. I have no idea how long it's going to last. Probably upwards of 5-6 hours. It won't feel like that. I know that sounds scary, but maybe. But time flies. We get into a beautiful bubble with Soul Family and our divine counterparts, and we just have a good time. I am really looking forward to it. I hope you are too. I hope you join me tomorrow. Feel free to pop in with any questions at this time if you have them. But that was about it. This is meant to be a short one today, just to go over and preview what we're doing tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be the big one, the New Year's Eve party. Again, it's at 5 p.m. Pacific time on Zoom and simulcast on YouTube. Get the details on archangelslove.com. And thank you, honey. Yeah, woo woo. Looking forward to it. So I hope you guys join me. I really do. Tell a friend. Be at one house together or separately or whatever. I know we're gonna have a lot of fun. I really do. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it. If there's no questions, that is it. That's all of it of what we're gonna get into, and who knows, possibly more. But I'm stoked and excited for my party with you guys. And it is 15:55 here in the Pacific. Yep, looking at change and evolution coming our way in the year of 2023. Super stoked for that, everybody. I hope you are too. It's going to be a beautiful and magical year. We're going to start it together, connecting with our divine counterparts like the archangels, Jesus, Merlin, Gaia, receiving gifts, doing art, getting oracle, just having fun, and playing. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for being here, for joining me. I hope you come tomorrow. And until then, have a beautiful rest of your second to last day of 2022. And I will see you soon. Bye for now, everybody.